Flap, 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 flap. Faye. Hello, summoners. Did I just land on something? Faye, Faye, what could it be? Oh, that's right. As the mysterious calling card from the last video said, I, Faye, have made my grand return to introduce the latest Choose Your Legends heroes to all you summoners. It's time for a special Choose Your Legends edition of Faye Channel. Let's get started. Ta-da! These are the illustrious heroes who climbed through the ranks to reach the number 1 and 2 spots in the men's and women's divisions of the Choose Your Legends Round 6 event. They clearly need no introduction, but I'll give them one anyway.
Could this be where the flow of time has guided me next on my journey?
Presenting the runner-up from the women's division, it's Byleth from the Fire Emblem Three Houses game. Formerly a professor at the Officers' Academy at Garrigmach Monastery, she makes her arrival clad in mystical-looking garb based on Sothis' usual attire. If you ask me, Byleth takes the look and really makes it her own. But I wonder what Sothis would have to say about it. Her weapon, Inner Wellspring, grants her the no follow-up effect if she's within 2 spaces of an ally at the start of the turn. Plus, if she meets a different set of conditions, her stats increase during combat, and she can potentially trigger her special faster a second time. You'll definitely want her special to trigger, because when it does, its damage is boosted depending on her speed. Also, if she doesn't take her foe out then and there, she'll take less damage from their next attack, and even deal increased damage on her following attack. To top it all off, when attacked by a ranged foe, Byleth can counterattack before their first attack if her speed is greater than theirs. Bow, dagger, magic, and staff users would be wise to think twice before stepping up to this powerful professor.
Dressed as my father, nothing could honor me more.
Now, for the runner-up from the men's division, it's Seliph from the Fire Emblem Genealogy of the Holy War game. He's always dressed to the nines in stupendously chivalrous garb, but he's looking particularly gallant here. Having embraced Sigurd's legacy, he's ready to forge a path straight into the future, and look great doing it. His weapon, Holy Tide Tearfing, boasts an interesting effect. It deals damage to his foe based in part on the number of spaces moved by whoever initiated combat. The farther they moved, the higher the damage. A similar effect appears again in Attack Speed Clash 4, where it grants a bonus to his stats based on the number of spaces moved by whoever initiated combat. Again, the farther they moved, the higher the bonus. Clever use of his weapon and skills will greatly boost his performance on the battlefield. The Air to Light skill grants him stat boosts and allows him to move 1 extra space if he's near an ally at the start of the turn. Taken all together, the farther away the foe is, the more effective Seliph will be. So don't be afraid to go the distance.
Ever since I've come to Asker, I've met rather a lot of people. So many of them are dear to me now.
I'm so excited, because now I get to introduce the winner of the women's division. It's Tiki, from the Fire Emblem Awakening game. What a pretty ribbon she's wearing. This ensemble is reminiscent of the one she wore when she worked with Marth and Friends a long time ago. I bet they'd all be pretty shocked to see her older self wearing this classic outfit now. Her weapon, Remote Breath, grants her stat boosts during combat if she's within 3 spaces of an ally. Not only does this skill make her special easier to trigger, but if she has a special that triggers when attacking, then she's granted special cooldown count -1 before she even attacks during combat. That means she can trigger her special in no time flat. The Attack Resistance Finish 4 skill has the same condition as her weapon. If she's within 3 spaces of an ally, she's granted stat boosts. And if she meets another set of conditions related to her special, she'll deal more damage during combat. Plus, any damage she deals will cause her to restore 7 HP. Because her weapon makes her special so easy to trigger, she should have no trouble keeping her HP up. The new Divinity skill lowers her foe's stats if her HP is greater than or equal to 25%, and it prevents them from making a follow-up attack if her HP is greater than or equal to 40%. Plus, it reduces damage from her foe's attacks if her resistance is greater than theirs. These skills allow Tiki to withstand attacks and restore health, so this divine dragon won't be going down without a fight.
If my power can be used to promote peace, then I will happily go wherever I am needed.
Last, but certainly not least, here's the winner of the men's division. It's Chrom from Fire Emblem Awakening. Having risen to become ruler of Elise, Chrom comes equipped with all the trappings of a great lord, including the fabled Fire Emblem itself. That lance he has sure looks familiar, though. It kinda reminds me of the one his daughter Lucina carries. If he initiates combat or is near an ally, his weapon, Gairdrifle, grants an amount to all stats equal to 5 plus 2 times the number of bonus and penalty status effects active on him. The Infantry Speed Tactic skill grants speed plus 6 to nearby allies, plus the null follow-up effect if they are infantry units at the start of the turn. Let's check out his A Fate Changed skill. Fei Fei! I can't think of a more Chrom-sounding name. This skill moves the target ally to his opposite side and grants him another action alongside any bonuses on the target ally. His skills work well in tandem to bring out the best in his weapon. It's so like Chrom to protect his friends, and now he can charge forward empowered like the true leader he is. For more details on these hero skills, keep an eye out for a video debuting after this Faye channel. And of course, this is a Choose Your Legend celebration, so you'd better believe we're holding a free summon event. By summoning on this event, you can add one of these heroes to your barracks for free. On top of that, you'll be able to choose a focus hero to summon for free after summoning 40 times in the new hero summoning event. And you can do it up to 4 times. That means you're guaranteed to get all 4 focus heroes if you summon 160 times. You can also get a Celestial Stone after 40 summons, up to 4 times. The new Heroes Weave of Fate summoning event begins August 17th, so be sure to check it out. Oh, and don't forget that the free Summon a New Future event that features the top heroes from Choose Your Legends Round 4 will be ending on August 30th. Remember to summon one of these heroes so they can join the fray. Speaking of heroes joining the fray, it's time to reveal the next grand hero. Hey, would you look at that? It's Geralt from Fire Emblem Three Houses. He's the former captain of the Knights of Seiros. After leaving that post, Geralt moved on to head a band of mercenaries and travel the world. He's also Byleth's father. Do you think he came to congratulate her on ranking so high in the Choose Your Legends event? Whatever the reason for his appearance, the Grand Hero battle with Geralt Bladebreaker begins on August 18th. What did you think of this year's outfits? There's no shortage of amazing skills either. I can't wait to see the Choose Your Legends heroes and Geralt in battle when they storm onto the scene soon. Now then, Next up is... Beginning August 16th Pacific, we'll be increasing the number of times you can improve heroes using dragon flowers. As shown here, the number of times a hero can be improved will increase by 5 beyond the current limit. You'll need 40 dragon flowers to improve beyond the current limit, and the number needed to improve after that will increase by 40 each time. Oh, that reminds me! Dragon flowers will be available as a special reward in the next Forging Bonds event, Weave of Fate. You can earn 1,000 of each of the 4 types, which means you can get a grand total of 4,000 dragon flowers. Get out there and win some battles so you can beef up your heroes. Whew, that's all for today, Summoners. I hope you had as much fun getting a sneak peek at the latest round of Choose Your Legends heroes as I did. I'm sure they're grateful for the support you showed with your votes. And I bet they're eager to show off their new skills and attire. Thanks for tuning in, and I hope you continue to enjoy the Fire Emblem Heroes game. Now, if you'll excuse me.